Today's theme prompt was doors, the must-have was counters, and the must-not-have was one winner. Today's game is called 3-Card Monte Hall Problem. Each player will have 3 different cards. We have our good card, our bad card, and our neutral card. Each player will also have 3 counters, which represent their life. In this game, each player will shuffle their 3 cards together and place them out in front of them. On a player's turn, that player points to one card in front of the player to their left. So in this case, we'll say we are the white player, and we're going to point at one of the red player's cards. So if the white player points at this one, for example, the red player now needs to point at one of their other cards and tell the white player that that is actually their good card. The key is, if the white player did point at the good card, the red player can point at either one of their other 2 cards. But if the white player pointed at one of the red's cards that is not the good card, the red player must point at the good card. But the white player does not know. Once the red player points at one of the other cards, it's up to the white player to decide if they want to go with the card that they picked initially or switching to the card that the red player has chosen as an alternative. Once the white player makes a decision on what card they want to be revealed, that card will be revealed, and depending on what is revealed, different things will happen. If the black card is revealed, nothing happens. If the good card is revealed, the player who owns those cards loses one of their life counters. If the bad card is revealed, the player who's making the decision loses one of their life counters. So in this case, the white player would not lose any counters and the red player would not lose any counters because the white player flipped over the card that was neutral. Play continues with each player picking cards from the player on their left. Any round where a player runs entirely out of life counters is the final round, and once all players have done their final choice, any players that have not lost all of their counters win the game. And that is 3-Card Monte Hall Problem. Thanks for watching.